Hey guys, it's Pockmaster here. I made brownies, I'm getting loot, I got a new layout, and I'm here to show you it. Besides the brownies, you can probably find another YouTube video on how to make brownies. Regardless, here's my new layout. Just got my queen up to 20, which is awesome. I used those gems. Both of my heroes about to be 20, upgraded my expo, and I decided to make a new layout because I was tired of finding my base when I was searching for raids. I thought it was unoriginal, and I was just thinking about the basics of the game, and I just decided I've had enough of it, and I wanted to create my own layout. So here it is. You can copy it if you want, I don't really care. Although the entire reason why I made it was because I didn't want to copy someone else's base anymore. So this video mainly is about showing you which raids I'm going to pick to fight, because it really matters which ones you choose. You want mortars on the inside and wizards on the inside, and infernos at a range for sure. So this video mainly is showing you how many times I skip also, which is not very many, and which ones I choose to fight and which ones I choose not to. This one I was actually pretty close to, but I decided that I didn't think that there was going to be a ton of loot in the outside collectors, so I decided to skip. I have a little more, like the bases I can use. I can usually attack more types of bases when I have 4 spells on me because I can take out mortars. Um, so really, this is the base I decided to attack. I'm just thinking of right now how I should go about this, and because he has everything in his collectors, as you can see, or at least a lot of it, and so I'm just figuring out where I should lure the troops to. Really, is what I'm thinking right now. But I put down a barbarian soon to draw that clan castle. But he is in a league, but he hasn't collected anything. Nothing's in the clan castle, so that's really good. So I don't have to deal with that. Now I'm just getting the heroes aggravated. And I'm going to draw them to, I think, the bottom of the screen now, after I deploy these lightning spells on these mortars. And I strategically placed that so I would take out the barbarian stand also for more percentage. So I proceed to take this one out. And then I think I put an archer to the left of the screen, and they are going to come out and run over to the side. So now I'm going to put a barbarian down, drag him farther out to the corner out of the cannon's range. And now I'm going to put down my clan castle, because I had some troops. I usually use my clan castle always to take out heroes slash clan castle troops. Now I'm trying to like periodically deploy archers to pick off these buildings because a lot of his defenses are in range. And then I deploy some barbarians to see if there's big bombs, and then I go into my main attack, dropping these barbarians down with 2 fingers, and dropping these archers right afterwards. And the 2 Teslas popped up, so I made sure to drop more barbarians there. Just those Teslas can really be deadly when they're on the outside, so you gotta make sure to drop more barbarians. The reason I used a lot more troops at the bottom was because I took out both the mortars, so there wasn't going to be a lot of splash damage. And at the top there was, so I decided to deploy most of mine at the bottom. And as you can see, there are a lot of buildings that are injured, like that gold storage in the top left, that I could have just picked off easily. But I decided to go from the top right with my queen to just secure the win, because I want to get that gold collector just to finish off getting the gold. Hopefully, I didn't get it. I was kind of mad about that. I didn't want to not be able to use my hero, so I ended the battle early because I know I'm not going to have but like 1 spell in the next raid. So I decided to end it there. Too bad I didn't get the gold, but I got the win. So I'm just going to go request here, and thanks for the wizards, bro. Thanks for those wizards. Yep, so we're going to go off to my next raid here after I load these spells. And boom, magically we're back. Um, so we're gonna go take another attack here right when that spell finishes, and we're go. So we got only one spell now, so we can't take out mortars, and my Archer Queen is alive because I ended the match early, so that's good. Those storages are guarded way too heavily by the wizard towers. Would never get to those. Same thing kind of here, but with the mortars. This type of base, I never attack. I find this one a lot. I thought it was funny I saw the elixir storage out there. But the mortars are in weird places, and it's never a good story. It's never a good story to raid that one. This one I thought was funny. I mean, I'm just showing you that a lot of storages are always like on the outside. Even that dark elixir is on the out. So this one also, the archer or the mortars and wizard towers are in range of too many things. That's generally the biggest thing when I don't have spells. Is it's like, where are the mortars at? Where are the wizard towers at? So this one, the mortars are in range of pretty much a lot of stuff, but I go ahead and attack it anyways just because of the loot. I'm pretty greedy. I don't think anything's in his clan castle, and so I just wanna attack him because I think I can get it anyways because I have my queen. It was a slightly risky raid, but I went for it, and boom, there was something in his clan castle. I was not very happy about that, so I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to use my spell for sure now. So I dropped that to get those heroes aggravated, and now I'm drawing them to the bottom of the screen, drawing everything down. So he's got hogs in his clan castle, and that's kind of disappointed. I wanted them to be all archers because that makes life easier. But I dropped my clan castle, and then I dropped barbarians right afterwards and archers to kind of make sure those wizards can clean up everything and until they survive. And then I dropped those 2 barbarians there to see if there's big bombs, just to set them off. That's kind of what I'm doing up there too. Now that I'm looking back at this was really risky. There's not very many compartments on the outside, honestly. Wow. But I go in anyways because I want those storages right there. That wizard tower is doing a lot of damage. Doing pretty good so far, honestly. The mortars, even though they're in range of everything, haven't like done tons of splash damage. That gold storage at the very bottom was almost percented. Almost got the percentage for that. So I know I don't want to attack that one because I want more gold. And even though that'd be an easy percentage, I mean, I have my level 20 queen. But I try and just get the percentage anyways, but it doesn't matter. I have my queen, so I just display her up here to get this elixir and that easy archer queen stand. It's very easy to take out. I end the battle because the expo gets locked on me and that's just going to kill me so fast. But still a lot of loot. That's 200,000 gold, 375,000 elixir, and 2,000 dark elixir. So that's pretty solid raid here with only 1 spell. And my next raid, now I'm going to have 0 spells for, and my archer queen's down. So that should be interesting. You have to be very careful about what you're going to raid. That guy is probably not going to be happy seeing my requests first, so I'm going to train some archers so he doesn't get mad. And yep, off to the next raid. And bam, magically I have barbarians and archers back in my camps. That was cool. So here I only have 3 wizards in there. I just got the new clan castle, so now I can hold 35 troops, which is pretty awesome. And I have no spells in this attack, and no hero. So I have to be very careful about which base I decide to choose to attack, because there is a lot of room for disaster in this type of attack when you don't have a backup such as your spells or heroes. So I usually spend more time trying to search for a match when I only have this army composition. And I could have maybe attacked this base, but those mortars at the bottom and top were covering a lot of buildings, and I just didn't feel safe. Plus, his clan castle, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that base, even though it had quite a bit of loot. This one was a for sure no, because those mortars are on the outside. This one, mortars are on the inside too, but it really, I didn't think there was enough things on the outside to really make it worth it. Yeah. I was thinking about it though. As you can see, I've taken a lot of time. There's really nothing there for that one. Infernos are way too far on the outside for that base. We found lots of interesting bases up here. Oh, bam. That's a lot of dark elixir. 2,400. You can see though, you always find bases with a lot more resources more frequently than you do in any league below you, and that's generally how it is, that the higher the league, the more loot, it's easier to find, but sometimes it's not as easy to steal, but the match bonus is really helpful. So we're still searching here now. This base, I think, I was just kind of scared. When I'm doing these types of raids, I'm very nervous, because you're not going to get very much more than 50%, even if you do get the win, just because you're only using barbarians and archers. Now, I think I decided to attack this person. Let's just see. Yeah, I do. And I'm not going to kill the heroes. I'm going to make them run around the base. So because I don't have my clan castle, or because I don't have my heroes or my spells, I'm not going to waste troops trying to kill the heroes. So I deploy them to get them up there, and then I deploy barbarians down here and archers in my line. So they start running down the base on the left side. And you got to be careful with the amount you choose to put down, because if you get too many archers killed, then you're not going to be able to hit 50%. So I start deploying on the next side of the base, and luckily he has nothing in his clan castle now, or else I would have to stop right now and destroy whatever in his clan castle, which I was prepared to do, but nothing popped out. His big bombs did pose a bit of a problem, I gotta be honest, but you can see his troops, or his heroes, are just running around, and they're barely picking off any of my archers, and they're just not doing much of anything, really. And that big bomb destroyed so many of my barbarians. This raid wouldn't have been as close as it was if those barbarians hadn't gotten taken out by both of those big bombs. I probably should have been more careful. As you see, I only placed 2 at a time. The reason being is that I've placed 4 all at the same time, and then a little red bomb pops up and it destroys them all. So you gotta be careful if you use a couple minions. Anyways, that wasn't a ton of loot. That was only 120k each, I think it was. But, you know, I can attack in 17 minutes now. And I didn't have to use a spell or a hero. So, after my troops are done, I can just attack right after that. So, it's quick attacking, low loot when you don't have heroes or spells. Hope you liked the video though. You can see how much I just farmed in that short amount of time. Hope you like it.